So it's not that time will be up when that's over, it's just to give us a sense of how long they've been playing. There's Arnie on the left there. Oh, and I have my names backwards. Son of... Let me fix that real quick. So, looks like Arnie is going to the well for 6 fresh cards. He has to know what Ben's playing, and he has to know how important Eidolon of the Great Revel is in this matchup. Game 1, there are no 1-mana answers to Eidolon. Game 1, the only answers for Ben Reilly, 3 repeal. That's it. And that costs 3 mana. So that is a big investment. So that's Arnie on the left. He's going to 6 cards, but he's on the play. On your right, player you should know well. Player I love to feature because I love the deck. I love to feature because he's a great guy. I love to feature because he's a fellow teacher, and good for him. Teaches math. There's Ben. That's Ben Reilly with the TJ shirt on. TJ's team member. He's written us some articles about the deck, about his best finishes. And he falls to 19. Monastery Swiftspear. He doesn't really care about that one. He doesn't care about Goblin Guide. He doesn't care about any cards except for Eidolon, at least game 1. Ah, look at this. Not an Eidolon in sight. And does Arnie really not have a lightning bolt here? If he doesn't have a lightning bolt or an Eidolon for turn 2, I really don't like the keep. I think it's like a really bad keep if that's the case. Your opponent is standing pat on 7 cards in his combo deck. You have to figure that he's going to kill you turn 2. Like, you just have to play like that, and I think go to 5 cards. I could be wrong. And let's see if Ben can do it. He's at least going to draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, there's SRAM. Let's see how many cards he can draw. Let's see if he has the Opal and the Retract. Happens about 15% of the time in this deck, about 20% of the time when keeping 7 cards. So we have a 20%er. Now we're up to about a 60 or 70% kill chance here. Depends on how Ben runs from here on out. Noxious Revival up to 80%. This could be a turn 2 kill. Of course, Modern's not a turn 2 kill format, wink wink. That is 5, 6, 7. We're at 12 spells right now. 13, 14. If Ben has another Mox Opal, this game is over. Because I saw the Grape Shot. Noxious. Ben at 8. We're at over 15 spells at this point. All he needs is a Mox Opal. There's a Retract. Repeal, gonna reset itself here on Mox Opal. He's gonna return Mox and draw a card. And this is what they call a turn 2 kill. Ben killing fools on turn 2. This is ridiculous. This is Modern. Ben slowing down a little bit. Mox Opal, tap for mana. Mox Opal, tap for mana, grape shot you. You're dead. It's turn 2. Thanks for playing. We're going to move to game 2. That's Ben. That's how he rolls. And he does it without even a shit-eating grin. I would have the biggest grin on my face right now. I don't know how he does it. Wow. Kills his burn opponent, turn 2, and that's that. But at the same time, that's part of why you play this deck, right? Because your opponents don't know what you're capable of. They don't know what you're doing. When you go Hallowed Fountain, Serum Visions go, they tap out. They play their tap land. They don't hold up mana. And they don't mulligan hands that they should mulligan. Like, when was the last time Arnie played against Cheerios? He's probably either played against it once or 0 times, if I've ever played him at FNM, which I don't even know if I've ever been matched up with him. So he doesn't know that when a Cheerios player keeps 7 cards, it means he will absolutely be drawing a bunch of cards on turn 2, and that Arnie should aggressively mull to an Eidolon or a Lightning Bolt. He doesn't know, and I don't blame him for knowing, because no one plays this deck. So here we go, sideboards. The 6 seed versus the 7 seed. Ben Reilly in his sideboard. Looks like he has cut the Forge Tenders that he once played. Those are gone. Instead, he only has 3 Path to Exile, 2 Echoing Truth, and Silence if he wants them, which in the past, I know he's been very anti-Silence versus Burn. I kind of liked it, but Ben is much more accomplished than I am, so he probably won't be playing the Silence here. 3 Path for sure, 2 Echoing Truth for sure. You have to kill Eidolon. He'll be trimming Repeal, and he'll be trimming some equipment. Ben Reilly. On the other hand, excuse me, listen to me here. Arnie. On the other hand, the 6 seed will be on the play for game 2. He has Searing Blood, which is playable, I guess, on the play. Destructive Revelry, not really good. That's it. He does not have a good sideboard for this matchup. That said, his deck is already like kind of where you want to be. Like a lot of ways to kill the 2-drops, a proactive card in Eidolon of the Great Revel that they have to answer, and a fast clock. So he's kind of where he needs to be. If he wanted to switch some Skullcracks for Searing Bloods, say, or some Lightning Helixes for Searing Bloods, I think that might be a good choice. But he doesn't have any extra copies of Grim in the sideboard. He doesn't have any 1-mana removal spells in the sideboard, which honestly would be in the main deck if they existed. So that's that. Ben on the back foot for game 2. Arnie should win this game a majority of the time. It's not a problem for the Cheerios player to remove the Eidolon, but it is a problem to then win through the extra mana you give the Eidolon player with Path to Exile and 1 to 2 burn spells holding up. Goblin Guide attack. And Ben just with a Plains. Certainly strongly reduces his range to Path to Exile. Rest in Peace. Wow, okay. Interesting sideboard choice from Arnie. Rest in Peace is good against Noxious Revival, and we saw Ben use 2 Noxious Revival to combo off, so I understand why he might have done that. Let's see if Ben can win on turn 2 again. Except this time, let's watch Arnie's face. Plains keeps Ben's life total high. Pure Steel. Sigil. Cathars. He'll at least have a 2-5 Paladin. 2-8 Paladin, which will be good enough to block Goblin Guy. 2-11 Paladin. 2-14 Paladin. 2-16 Paladin. Wow. Another turn 2. Ben Reilly running good. Now contrast this for Arnie if he just had a Lightning Bolt and he left up mana for Lightning Bolt. Wow. Shwoop. If I were Arnie, I'd be mad. I'd be like straight up upset. You top 4 the tournament. You get this far. But in the end, you just get turn 2 twice in a row. On camera. The whole world watching. Mom at home watching. All your friends laughing. As you get turn 2'd again. And again, twice in a row. Retract. Arnie says, wow, yeah, that's pretty good, dude. Ben just searching for Grape Shot. And it looks like he's found it. Mox, Grape Shot. Arnie says, okay, dude. You got me. Well done. And Ben Reilly moves on to the finals. Congratulations, Ben. Another finals appearance. Well done, dude. Well done. Arnie, nice job getting this far. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this may be the first Titanium event you played, and you got the top 4. Usually Burn does not get this far in these events.
And Keith and Edgar are like just getting ready to move. Do you want, like, they're getting ready to move in their next game? Do you want to put them in coverage?
Sure, why not? Yeah, let's do it.